Chosen one, what I'm about to share may surprise you, perhaps even shake you to your core. But if you're seeing this right now, it's not by accident. You've been led here by divine orchestration, because something profound is shifting in your life. This message is for those who were never meant to be ordinary. You are not just someone with insight. You are a visionary God, a seer of what others refuse to acknowledge. You've been marked by divine revelation, and your spiritual sight has set you apart. You know too much because too much has been revealed to you. You see what others cannot, because your eyes were never meant to be blind to truth. You've carried this weight of awareness, not as a burden, but as a sacred assignment. Right now, you are transitioning from seeking to manifesting. The very things you've longed for, prayed for, and dreamed of are stepping out of the unseen and into your reality. This is more than positive thinking. It's a divine activation. As a chosen one, you are about to witness rapid alignment, supernatural clarity, and a level of spiritual authority that even you may not have fully grasped until now. You were awakened before the world was ready, and now the world is catching up to what you've always known. Before we go deeper into this life-changing message, take a moment to pause. If your spirit bears witness to this word, do 3 things. Hit the like button, subscribe to help us reach 20,000 subscribers, and leave a comment with the number 11. That number is a divine signal, a gateway, and by typing it, you align yourself with the spiritual frequency of this revelation. And remember, if you are truly chosen, you'll stay with this message to the end, because your spirit already knows this truth was sent for you. What's coming will not just change your life, it will awaken the God within you. Chosen one, your vision is not by accident. It's a sacred gift, a divine endowment that sets you apart from the crowd. You see truths others shy away from, because I have opened your eyes to realities hidden beneath the surface. It's not that you seek these truths, they were placed in your heart before you even knew to ask. This knowledge weighs heavily on you, because it's not just information. It's a calling, a sacred responsibility that you alone can bear. Many around you may dismiss what you see as fantasy or paranoia, but you understand that sight given by me cuts through the illusions. Your awareness makes you both a beacon and a target. You know things others can't comprehend, because your eyes are attuned to the spiritual currents flowing beneath everyday life. This knowledge sometimes isolates you. But remember, the burden of vision is never a punishment. It's a purpose. Your insight pierces through the noise of this world, giving you clarity and courage when others falter. I have planted this vision within you so that you may prepare yourself and those around you for what's coming. You are not burdened by knowing too much. You are blessed because you were chosen to carry the flame of truth. The shifts you've been feeling, the unrest stirring in your soul, these are the early signs of a great awakening. The world stands on the brink of a profound transformation, and you've been walking ahead, glimpsing the horizon before others can. Your visions, your dreams, your quiet nudges from the spirit, all these are the signals of change, a future that is already unfolding through you. History shows us that those who see ahead often face loneliness and doubt. Think of the prophets, the pioneers, the visionaries who endured ridicule and rejection because they saw beyond their time. Like them, you are being prepared not for ease, but for impact. The world's eyes will soon open to realities that you've already been privy to, and you will be the one leading the way. You carry the torch of revelation, the kindling that will ignite spiritual awakening on a scale never seen before. This is not a mere hope or wish. This is destiny unfolding in real time. The world will soon witness the things you have carried quietly in your heart. Hold fast, chosen one. Your time is now. Doubt is the enemy of destiny. When your vision feels too big, too impossible, or when others challenge your understanding, remember, this sight was given by me, born in the depths of your spirit. It's not a figment of imagination or wishful thinking. It is divine revelation meant to guide, to heal, and to revolutionize. There will be moments when your heart questions the weight of this calling, when the noise of the world tries to silence the whisper of the Spirit. But your vision was planted by my hand, nurtured in the secret places of your soul, and tested by the fires of patience and faith. To doubt this vision is to doubt the very breath I have breathed into you. Look back at the times when clarity broke through confusion and peace overruled chaos in your mind. These were not coincidences, they were confirmations. Your vision is sacred, unshakable, and unstoppable. Trust in what I have shown you, even when the path ahead feels unclear. You carry the blueprint of my kingdom within you. You were never meant to blend in or follow the crowd. I have placed you in this world to serve as my eyes, to see what others miss, to discern the hidden forces at work, to bring light to places of darkness. Your separation is not punishment, but privilege. It is preparation to stand as a sentinel in a world desperate for truth. The loneliness you feel is the space where your spirit grows stronger. As you watch and wait, you become more attuned to my voice and my plan. You are my watchman on the walls, my seer in the midst of confusion. Through you, the invisible becomes visible, and the unseen becomes understood. Being set apart means embracing a divine mission that transcends personal comfort. It calls for courage, resilience, and unwavering faith. Remember, every prophet, every chosen messenger was first set apart before they became a blessing to many. You walk this sacred path not by accident, but by design. This moment, the one you have been waiting for, fearing, and longing to see, has arrived. You are not here by chance, but by a divine summons. Your entire journey, every hardship, and every revelation has been preparing you for the awakening that is breaking forth. The time of waiting is over. The time of action is here. Awakening means more than just awareness. It means transformation, revival, and renewal on every level, spiritually, mentally, emotionally, and even physically. The seeds of change you have carried quietly inside are now ready to sprout and grow into mighty oaks of truth and justice. You may feel overwhelmed by the enormity of this task, but know that I am with you every step of the way. You are equipped, empowered, and positioned perfectly to usher in the awakening. The world needs your voice, your courage, and your vision like never before. Step forward boldly. Your time to lead is now. There is a divine orchestration unfolding behind the scenes, a heavenly choreography designed to bring every piece of your life into perfect alignment with my purpose. The experiences, relationships, and even the trials you have faced are converging toward a moment of divine fulfillment. What once felt scattered or out of place will suddenly make sense. Doors that were closed will open. Connections that seemed random will become pivotal. The elements of your life that you questioned, doubted, or even despised will be transformed into powerful tools for my kingdom. This alignment is not just practical, it is supernatural. It's the unveiling of my strategy through your spirit, mind, and actions. When everything starts to fall into place, it will be clear that I am moving on your behalf with a precision that only heaven can orchestrate. Trust the timing. Prepare your heart. Loneliness and isolation have been your hidden companions, but they were never empty spaces. They were the sacred ground where I was speaking directly to your soul, shaping your character and strengthening your resolve. While the world rushed by, I was writing my words on your heart. The silence you endured was not abandonment, but preparation. In the quiet, you learned to hear my voice more clearly, to discern my will more sharply, and to deepen your intimacy with me. These moments, though painful, were essential to equip you for the mission ahead. Now, as you move from silence to sound, from waiting to acting, you will see the fruits of that sacred solitude. The depth of your preparation will become your strength. You are no longer alone. You are a well-prepared vessel, ready to pour out my truth to a thirsty world. Inside you is not just a vision, but a divine mind, a reservoir of insight, strategy, and wisdom that can shift nations and transform lives. This knowledge is not meant to be hidden or hoarded. It is a sacred trust meant to be released with boldness and authority. You have been given access to the throne room of heaven, where plans are made and destinies are forged. Now is the time to step into that place of divine counsel and act on what you have learned. Hesitation will only delay the breakthrough that is already knocking at your door. Remember, I am with you as you speak and move forward. The strategy I have placed in your spirit is perfect and powerful. Trust it, declare it, and watch as doors open and walls crumble before the weight of my word coming through you. You have felt unrest, a stirring in your soul that would not let you rest. This spiritual wakefulness is not a curse, it is a calling. I have kept your spirit alert because the times demand vigilance, clarity, and readiness. Sleeping through this moment is not an option. Awake, you can discern the subtle movements of the enemy, the shifts in culture, and the openings for my kingdom to expand. Your wakefulness is a shield and a sword. It is the light that pierces through the darkness of confusion and despair. Your tiredness is real, but remember, I will renew your strength. I call you to rise with renewed purpose and focus, knowing that every moment you remain awake brings you closer to the breakthrough I have promised. Stay vigilant. Your spiritual alertness is a powerful weapon. Sometimes it feels as though you are out of sync, ahead of the curve, or too different for this world. But hear this, you are not too early, and you are certainly not too late. You are exactly where I have placed you, precisely when I need you most. Divine timing is perfect, and your role is critical in the unfolding of my plan. Your vision, your voice, and your influence are all part of a great movement that will shake foundations and rebuild what has been broken. There is a season for everything, and your season has arrived. Stand firm in confidence and purpose. You are exactly on time to be the catalyst for the change I am bringing to this world. Trust the timing of heaven and move forward boldly. There is an eternal spark burning inside you, something that transcends time, space, and circumstance. This is the piece of me that I placed in your spirit, the divine essence that connects you to forever. Your soul remembers truths that the world has forgotten. This eternal awareness gives you insight beyond the moment. It whispers of destinies, legacies, and purposes that stretch far beyond your current reality. You have glimpsed the eternal because it is written in your DNA as my chosen. When doubt or fear try to shake you, anchor yourself in this eternal truth. You carry a light that darkness cannot extinguish, a life that death cannot claim, and a purpose that outlasts generations. This is your foundation, your source, your identity. The turmoil, confusion, and inner battles you have endured were not random hardships. They were the labor pains of a new creation being born inside you. Like the agony before a child's first breath, these storms prepared you to bring forth a vision that will change everything. Pain has a purpose. It stretches, refines, and molds you into the vessel capable of carrying the weight of my kingdom. Every tear, every sleepless night, every moment of despair was part of the refining fire that purifies your heart and sharpens your focus. As the storms subside, you will emerge stronger, clearer, and more determined. The vision I planted will now come forth in power, ready to transform lives and bring healing to broken places. Embrace the journey. It was designed for your breakthrough. The fire burning within you is not meant to be hidden under a bushel. It is a divine flame meant to light the way for many. Your vision has the power to influence not just individuals, but entire nations, cultures, and generations. Don't shrink back in fear or humility. Boldly carry the light I have entrusted to you, knowing that it will shine brightest when you step forward with courage. Leaders throughout history who changed the course of nations all had a vision that refused to be silenced. Your leadership is needed now more than ever. When you choose to ignite your vision fully, you become a beacon of hope, a rallying point for change, and a source of inspiration that will ripple across the earth. Let your light blaze forth without apology. Silence may have been necessary at times, but now your voice is a weapon and a balm. You have witnessed things unseen by many. You have felt the heartbeat of heaven and the pulse of the spiritual battle raging around us. To remain silent now would be to betray the very gift I have given you. Your words have power, the power to awaken, to encourage, and to convict. Speak boldly, knowing that I am backing your voice with authority and grace. You do not carry this message alone. I am with you, speaking through you. The world is waiting for the truth you bear. Your silence is no longer an option. Be brave. Declare what I have placed on your heart, and watch as lives, communities, and even nations respond to the sound of my word through you. Remember this final truth. Every great move of God is birthed in heaven first, but it always flows through a willing vessel. The next wave of breakthrough, revival, and transformation will come not without you, but because of you. You are my chosen instrument, my voice, my hands extended into this world. As I move, you will move. As I speak, you will declare. Your faithfulness, courage, and obedience are essential to this divine moment. Stand ready, beloved. The next chapter is unfolding, and you are right in the center of it. The world is watching, heaven is waiting, and I am calling you forward. Step boldly into your destiny. It's time for the world to see what only you can show. The fire that burns inside you is not a small spark. It's a divine flame fueled by my presence. From the moment I placed this fire within your soul, it was destined to grow into a roaring blaze that cannot be contained. This fire is the essence of your calling. It ignites passion, fuels perseverance, and lights the way through the darkest nights. Many try to snuff out this flame with doubt, criticism, and fear. But remember, fire thrives under pressure. The more the world challenges you, the brighter your flame burns. This is not a coincidence. It's the hallmark of a life set apart. Your fire is a beacon for others, drawing those lost in the shadows toward hope and renewal. When you feel weary and ready to let your flame fade, I am there to fan it back into brilliance. This fire is my presence living within you, constantly renewing, refining, and empowering you. It is your source of strength when your own reserves run low. Never let anyone convince you that your passion is too much or that your zeal should be dimmed. Understand this, chosen one. Your fire is a divine weapon against the darkness. It burns away lies, fear, and despair. It warms the cold hearts and lights the path for the wandering. The world needs your fire now more than ever. Guard it fiercely, nurture it daily, and let it blaze without apology. Your destiny is tied to this fire. It is the spark of heaven in your spirit, the evidence of my hand upon your life. Keep this fire burning bright, and you will become a force that cannot be ignored. You were designed to be a conduit, an unshakable link between the spiritual and the physical realms. In you, the heavenly and earthly intersect, and through you, the invisible kingdom touches the visible world. This role comes with immense responsibility, but also with incomparable privilege. Being a bridge means carrying the wisdom of heaven and the needs of the earth simultaneously. You hear my voice clearly, yet you live in a world that often contradicts what I say. It's a delicate balance that requires both humility and boldness, patience and urgency. Think of the ancient bridges built to connect two lands, strong, enduring, and essential. You are like that bridge, designed to carry the weight of divine truth to those who need it most. Every prayer, every vision, every moment of waiting has strengthened your foundation. Your prayers carry power because they connect heaven's will with earth's reality. Your actions ripple far beyond what you can see because they are energized by divine purpose. Do not underestimate the impact of your position. You are a spiritual diplomat, a holy ambassador. Embrace your identity as the bridge. When you do, you bring reconciliation where there is division, light where there is darkness, and hope where there is despair. You are the connection point for miracles to flow. The heaviness you feel in your spirit, the burdens that seem too large for your shoulders, these are not signs of failure, but unmistakable signs of divine responsibility. I have entrusted you with a sacred assignment because you are strong enough to carry it. Great leaders and prophets throughout history have carried heavy loads. Moses carried the burden of a nation. Jeremiah bore the sorrow of rejected truth. You walk in their footsteps. The weight you carry is the evidence of a heart chosen for great things, a soul prepared for immense impact. When weariness threatens to overwhelm you, remember that I am your strength and your refuge. I never give you more than you can handle, and I always walk beside you, lifting you when your strength falters. The load may be heavy, but it is not yours alone to bear. Your burdens prepare you for your breakthrough. They shape your character, deepen your empathy, and sharpen your vision. Through these weights, you become a refined vessel capable of carrying my glory into the world. Never shrink from the weight of your calling. Instead, lean into it with faith and courage, knowing that it marks you as chosen, equipped, and destined for a legacy that will outlast time. There were moments when you felt unheard, invisible, or forgotten. But in those quiet seasons, power was quietly building inside you. Your silence was not the absence of action. It was the gathering of strength, wisdom, and spiritual authority. Silence is often misunderstood as weakness, but in your case, it was a strategic pause, like the stillness before a storm or the calm before dawn. This silence was necessary for preparation. You were hidden in the shadows to grow in ways only I could orchestrate. During this time, I was teaching you how to listen deeper, to pray more fervently, and to align more fully with my heart. Your silence birthed revelation, and revelation births power. Now, that power is ready to be unleashed. Do not underestimate the significance of your quiet seasons. They are as vital as the loud, public moments of triumph. Your silence has equipped you to speak with authority, act with wisdom, and move with divine timing. Step out now with confidence, knowing that your silence was the hidden foundation for your greatest victories. The presence of God is not confined to temples or sacred spaces. It is meant to travel with you. You are crafted to be a walking sanctuary, a living vessel of my glory wherever you tread. This presence is your greatest power and your greatest responsibility. Every interaction, every place you enter, carries the potential for encounter with the divine, because you bring me with you. Your words, your actions, your very being reflect my presence to the world. This is a sacred trust that transcends your circumstances. There will be moments when you feel weak or inadequate, but remember that my presence is not dependent on your strength. It flows through you freely, transforming situations, healing wounds, and bringing hope. You are never alone. My spirit is your constant companion. The world desperately needs this kind of presence, tangible, powerful, and life-changing. You are the vessel through which heaven's glory will touch hearts and change lives. Live fully aware of the weight and wonder of this calling. Carry me boldly, and watch as the ordinary becomes extraordinary through the power of my presence in you. Every dream, every vision that stirs your soul is a divine blueprint, an outline of the destiny I have crafted specifically for you. These dreams are not random. They are designed by me to guide you toward your highest purpose. Too often, dreams are dismissed as mere fantasies or wishful thinking. But in your case, they are sacred markers pointing toward the path you were created to walk. They hold clues, instructions, and promises that will unfold as you trust and obey. When doubt creeps in, remember that I have written your story in heaven long before you took your first breath. Your dreams are pieces of that eternal story, waiting to come to life. Pursue them with passion and persistence. The journey may be challenging, and the path may be unclear, but your dreams hold the keys to doors that only you can open. Guard them fiercely, nurture them prayerfully, and walk boldly toward their fulfillment. Your destiny is alive in your dreams. Embrace them fully, for they are the roadmap to the abundant life I have prepared for you. The spiritual warfare you face is fierce, but you are not unequipped or unprepared. I have armed you with everything you need to stand firm and prevail. Your armor is divine, your weapons are powerful, and your victory is assured. Many feel overwhelmed by the battles before them, but you carry my strength within you. Your faith is a shield. Your prayers are arrows. My truth is your sword. When the enemy advances, you stand unshaken because you know the battle is already won. Remember David facing Goliath, small in stature but mighty in spirit. Like David, you are called not because of your size or status, but because of your unwavering trust in me. Your victory is a testimony that my power works through weakness. Do not be discouraged by opposition. Instead, rise with courage, knowing that every battle prepares you for greater breakthroughs. Your triumph will inspire many and bring glory to my name. Stand firm, warrior. You are fully equipped, divinely appointed, and destined to conquer. Every tear you have shed, whether in sorrow, frustration, or desperation, has not been wasted. Like rain nourishing the soil, your tears water the seeds of miracles that are beginning to sprout in your life. Pain often feels isolating, but it is a powerful agent of growth. Your vulnerability opens doors for compassion, healing, and breakthrough. Your tears are a sacred offering that softens the ground for my blessings to take root. Remember the story of the woman who anointed my feet with tears. Her sorrow became a fragrant offering that brought forgiveness and restoration. Your tears carry similar power. Do not hide your pain or rush through it. Embrace your tears as part of the process of divine transformation. Through them, you are being prepared to receive and release miracles on a new level. Your tears are not a sign of weakness, but a wellspring of strength. Keep weeping, keep trusting, and watch as life springs forth from your pain. Hope is a rare and precious gift in a world shadowed by fear, despair, and uncertainty. You have been called to be a lighthouse, a blazing beacon that pierces the darkness and calls weary souls toward new life. Igniting hope means more than optimism. It is the confident assurance that my promises are true and that transformation is possible. Your life is a living testimony of this hope, a proof that I am working even when circumstances seem bleak. There will be moments when the weight of the world threatens to extinguish this hope. But remember that you carry my light. Your faith, your joy, your resilience are sparks that set the world ablaze with possibility. Through your words, actions, and presence, you inspire others to believe again, to dream again, and to rise again. You are a catalyst for revival in hearts and communities. Embrace this calling with passion. The world needs your hope, now more than ever. You are not wandering aimlessly through life. Every step you take is orchestrated by my divine wisdom. Even when you cannot see the whole path ahead, trust in the unseen hand guiding your footsteps. Life's detours, delays, and unexpected turns are not mistakes. They are my redirections. I see the big picture, and I am leading you exactly where you need to be to fulfill your purpose. When confusion clouds your mind and uncertainty tries to take hold, remember that I am your guide. Seek my counsel in prayer, scripture, and quiet reflection. I will illuminate your path with clarity and peace. Your journey is a sacred dance between faith and obedience. Step boldly, knowing that I am with you every step of the way, shaping your destiny through each move you make. Walk with confidence, beloved. You are never alone, and your path is paved with divine wisdom. Faith is not just belief. It is the firm foundation upon which every miracle and breakthrough stands. Your faith in me is the soil in which your dreams grow and the anchor that holds you steady in storms. Doubt may try to shake you, but faith keeps you grounded. It is the quiet voice that says, I trust you even when I don't understand. Your breakthroughs are born from moments when faith chooses to stand strong despite uncertainty. Look to the heroes of faith in the scriptures: Abraham, Esther, Paul, who stood on the promises of God and changed history. You walk a similar path, empowered by the same faith that moves mountains. Nurture your faith through prayer, worship, and community. Feed it daily with my word and testimonies of my faithfulness. Your faith will carry you through every challenge and into every victory. Remember, faith is not passive. It is the active force that brings heaven's power into your life. Stand firm, for your faith is your greatest asset. The vision planted in your heart is not just for your lifetime. It is a legacy designed to impact generations yet unborn. What you nurture today will become the foundation for future breakthroughs that ripple across time. Your life is a seedbed of hope and change. The dreams you cultivate, the truths you live, and the courage you show will inspire countless others long after you have gone. This is the divine investment you make in eternity. Think of the great leaders and visionaries who changed the course of history, not by chance, but because they refused to let their vision die. Like them, your vision carries the power to shift culture, inspire movements, and bring revival. This responsibility is immense, but so is the reward. Every sacrifice, every act of obedience is stored up in heaven as treasure that blesses generations. Walk with the confidence that your vision is eternal. It will not fade or fail, but will flourish, lighting the path for those who come after you. Your story, your journey through trials, victories, doubts, and faith is a powerful weapon in spiritual warfare. The testimony of what I have done in your life has the power to shatter strongholds, break chains, and bring freedom to captive hearts. Never underestimate the impact of sharing your truth. When you reveal how I have carried you through darkness, others are encouraged to believe they too can overcome. Your testimony plants seeds of hope and faith in fertile soil. Remember the early church, how their bold testimonies ignited revival and caused mountains to move. Your testimony holds the same potential because it is grounded in my truth and my power. Be fearless in telling your story. The enemy fears the light your testimony brings because it exposes his lies and undermines his authority. Your testimony is a weapon and a gift. Use it wisely and watch as chains break and lives are transformed. Obedience is the key that unlocks the floodgates of heaven's blessings and favor in your life. When you choose to align your will with mine, doors open, paths clear, and miracles flow in ways you never imagined. It's not always easy to obey. Sometimes it requires sacrifice, patience, and surrender.